Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong. I'm recording this the same day. I should actually probably be recording ATM right now, but this takes considerably shorter amount of time, and honestly, I just feel like playing this more than I get. Honestly, of the two series right now, this is the one I'm more interested in. Kind of. I'll still record ATM. Maybe a little bit later. We might skip a day. That's sort of how it's been going. Anyways, yeah, last time we continued attempting the Raging Beast, Raging Conch Fly. That's what the fight was called, Raging Conch Fly. So we beat that thing. It took it took like another 10 attempts. I got pretty bad at it, and then I got good again, basically. It went down, and we continued on to the Coral Tower, where we got a new red tool known as the Conch thing. Conch Cutter, there it is. This thing, it bounces and goes at a diagonal. It's going to be very good in enclosed spaces, but in open fields, I have a feeling it's not a very good weapon, so... I don't know, I'm really hoping we're going to return to that area to do something later on, because right now I'm not sure how worth it was. Anyways, after that, we went running back to a couple of areas. Visited Eva, but she didn't have anything new for us, but we did apparently miss something in Weavenest Atla. There was a mask shard there, and there was a mask shard over the over on the left there, above like the wavy things on the far left at the bottom area in Blasted Steps. And I believe that was it. A couple other odds and ends, checking some rooms for hidden doors and things we've missed. And I think we've done pretty well with all that. Anyways, today, I think we're returning over to Bile Water to actually go deal with the rest of it. Although there are a couple other things I want to try first. Oh yes, we also did actually start using the Needlein on like little lore tablets that we can activate with it. We did one in Shellwood. There is a broken one in Deep Docks, and we did one in somewhere else. I don't remember where it was. There was another one that we tried it on, I think. Now I'm second guessing myself. I don't know. There's the lore tablets that we apparently missed. Shellwood. Did I already say Shellwood? I meant to say Shellwood. I think that's the first one I said. Ignore my rambling. But that's cool. Apparently we need to be on the lookout for that. Before we head off, I am headcanoning that this little bug right here is Pilby. Because apparently, like, I was warned that something real bad was going to happen to Pilby, so eventually I just gave in and looked it up, and that's why we spent so long trying to save Pilby and Bone Bottom. And while looking it up, apparently once you see Pilby in Farfields, you don't see him again. So I'm just going to pretend that this is Pilby, and they made it here safely, and they're just resting here now, and yeah, let's go with that, because the alternative makes me really sad. Oh yes, also at the very end of last time, we traveled with the Flea caravan, and now they're over in the room where we fought the last judge, so that's cool. Anyways, where am I going? I don't know. I need to go to that fast travel location. We're going to head to Pilgrim's Rest, and we're going to go see the seamstress before doing anything else, because apparently, well, Pilgrim's Rest, I'm just double checking to see if Pilby actually left and isn't there anymore. And as for the seamstress, I have a feeling she's actually related to the pinstress up at... not Mount Fae. Where was the pinstress? That Blasted Steps over there. So I want to see if she says something new now that we've met her sister, or whatever they are to each other. So let's go see them. Okay, we're here. Pilby has definitely left Farfields, and is apparently nowhere to be found again. Anyways, hello there. On the far side of Farloom, I chanced upon a bug starkly similar to yourself. From her home, her dress, and her skill, I am guessing you share some relation. I met my sister, did you? In order, at least. Glad to hear she's still among the living. Last to hold true to the old ways of the pin, she was. I sure ain't sharing many of those violent values no more. I'll warn you, stray one. My sister might seem all cheer and charm, but buried beneath this, the soul of a killer. I'll grant you my courtesy, stray one. I'll even offer aid where I'm able. Just don't be hanging around too long. I may not be a fan of that citadel, but I'm smart enough to avoid its ire. Okay, cool. So just like a little line saying, oh yeah, she's my sister. Or close enough to my sister. Yeah. Oh, you can just barely not make that jump. Oh, no, you can. Did I ever do that? Yeah, that's just like a little explosion thing. Nothing important. You already cleared that room. I don't think there's anything else in there important. So, from here... Cool, I can actually deal with those things now. That hasn't historically been the case with them. Anyways, time to make our way back to the fast travel location. I'm headcanon that the bug that looks like Pilby in... Hello there, my friend. I'm headcanoning that the bug that looks like Pilby in Bellheart is Pilby. I kind of want to go check out Songclave real quick and see if there's a bug that looks similar enough that I can headcanon that one, because Songclave feels significantly safer than Bellheart for some reason. I could not remember the name. Although our house is in Bellheart, so I'll double check to see which one looks more like Pilby, and then we'll decide. And even if there is the one that looks like Pilby over in, whatever. Words are hard. Okay, I thought this might be the case, but I wasn't quite sure. All of the pilgrims up here are wearing the white cloaks, so none of them actually look like Pilby. So headcanon, that bug is definitely Pilby, and they just changed their cloak color. Anyways, do I want to go do Bile Water now? What are our options as far as all that stuff goes? There's the door in there in the cauldron. Can we do that? I don't think so. I want to say that that door was locked from this side. Either that or it was outside of our reach, and we can do it now with double jump. Which... I should double check that, I think. That's probably... That's one of the last things in areas we've already explored most of. It's just like that one little section. We should probably go do that before doing any actual progression. As for other things, Vile Water's like half explored, but that was completely accidental while trying to get to a fast travel location. So that's like the next thing. Or it's continuing on above here, which is... The one up here is probably the Memorium, because we do have a quest to go find Jubilana, which might actually be pretty high priority. Maybe I should do that next. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the Jubilana thing and just keep putting off Vile Water for a little bit. Actually do some proper progression for a little bit. But while I'm up here, might as well fast travel down to the cauldron and see if we can't reach that door first, and then go see about finding Jubilana. So I'll see you over there in the cauldron if I can get there. If not, we'll just go get Jubilana now. Okay, so, as I thought might be the case, that door over there in the Underworks is actually a door that's locked. We can't actually do anything there. Anyways. Historically, I haven't been very good at using the Architect tool to kill these things, but I'm doing really... Just as I was about to say, but I'm doing fairly well right now. I immediately took a hit to them. Anyways, I don't even really know that the door we're heading up towards right now is the Memorium one. I'm just taking kind of an assumption here. Okay, actually, hold on. This might work pretty well here. I just need to make sure it's close enough without taking a hit. Charge up. Because apparently this is a very... Oh, it's literally 3. Yeah, 3 charge attacks. Just dodge the first hit that, charge the first hit that. Cool. I can deal with those things super easily now. I might have to change up my, I might have to change up which, crest I use for grinding them. Anyways, is this the Memorium? We weren't technically told which one. Yes, it is. Cool. It was either... If I was going to guess, it was going to be one of these 3 ones, or I guess it technically could have been the one after the story bits, but it feels like it would have hidden it behind the story action to actually have this activate if that was the case. Anyways, we have a lore bit and a thing that's going to track down our friend. Okay, Jubilana is somewhere above us. Here is established by holy consent of the conductors, the Memorium of Farlim. What is remembered is never lost. We can just go up this way. We'll explore the rest of this place after we find Jubilana. Oh, it's been a while since we've seen these things. We're getting, like, first area enemies. Oh. Please don't make me rematch a Savage Beast Fly again. Like, these are regular beast flies. They get summoned during a savage beast fly fight. There's one. And, come on. Gotcha. Cool. Anyways, Jubilant is still going this way. It really is a bunch of first area enemies, isn't it? Like one more? One more, cool. Literally one more, not even the full hit. Oh, right. This is one of those rhino beetle things. We saw one, but we didn't get to kill it because we died first, because it was a very enclosed space. Ow, I wasn't expecting it to bounce back like that. Oh, it's destroying stuff. Ow, wow. Heal up. Wow, this thing's a tough customer. How am I gonna deal with this? Really, it doesn't even take full damage from those. And I'm gonna keep missing bombs like that. Really? How? Jump up, please. There we go. It's up there. Really, it's immune to most of my damage right now. Wow, what was that? Why could I not stay on that platform? How do you deal with that thing? That thing can just take a beating like nobody's business, apparently. At least it's simple enough to get there, and I do apparently now have a much better method of grinding these. Like, literally, I can even get the full hit in, and then, I guess it's 4? Okay, it is 4. I thought it was 3 the first time, but I think I had some extra hits in as well. So, just 2 grand reads, and then we make the same run upwards again. Okay, there's 3. Gotcha, cool. So yeah, the charge attack, super good for grand reads. I wasn't sure how it would do, but it's pretty effective, at least with this crest. Anyways, we go straight up. So, yeah. One screen, the enemies on this screen are simple enough to deal with. We do have full silk, so we can heal up against the rhino beetle this time. And you know what? It's just way easier to deal with that than to hope that I don't die to those things. Did it? No, it didn't. Just deal with that way. Okay. That's not what I wanted to happen. Okay, that seemed to be a hit. Wow, wow. There's not enough space to fight this thing. Wow. You know what? Dodge it. Really, I don't feel like I should have to be dodging enemies at this point of the game. Like, I feel like I should just be able to fight them properly. Okay. There we go. Okay, I was just real bad with it. Sure, Beast Shard, and it is a Rhino Grund. You're supposed to defeat one more of them. Hopefully it respawns, because the other one disappeared. Longhorned Beast of Farlam's Lowlands relies on its horn both to impale and to wrench the ground beneath it, flinging dangerous debris. Cool. I did not mean to run up that wall there. Is that another Jubilana thing? No. There's that. I like this area. This feels like a nice collection of like a bunch of different things from various areas we've been through before. Actually, it's down. Also, no map, obviously. Huh. That. Oh, that was wrong. Middle, top left, top right, middle. Wait, was that wrong? Middle, top. Oh, I went backwards with it. This is the second one of these. It's still cool. I really like these puzzles. I immediately forgot. That. Top, right, down. Yeah. Okay, I just, I went the wrong way with this triangle. Is that the last one or one more? Oh. And out of it we get a cog heart piece. Now we have two of them. 2 parts of a cogwork heart containing an intricate array of wheels and regulators. Cool. I have no idea what that thing is used for, but it is very cool. Anyways, it looks like that's it for this room. It wants us to follow Jubilana down here. No idea where we're following her into. No idea what that map says. She came in here and then went up, but this is a map, right? Insert 70 rosaries for a map of the Memorium. Thank you very much. Okay, not a very big area. It's got one thing to the left. Looks like the other end. Okay, cool. I'm gonna assume there's hidden doors or something. There we go. I was like, obviously I can wall jump here somehow. I just don't see the walls to jump on. That looks like a bad idea. Oh, I guess it's not a bad idea. It feels like it should have been a bad idea. This feels like a bad idea, though. What am I gonna run into? Oh, hello there. These look like slightly... Oh, I'm out of bombs and out of, things. Whoops, didn't realize that. Also, Jubilana, you got yourself into trouble again. Gotcha. And that was a Drape Lord, elder drape fly grown big from Asian consumption. Its heavy body allows it to hit much harder than its younger companions. Cool. Oh no. I guess it's a good thing I accidentally placed that extra one down that missed, because it immediately dealt with one of these newcomers. Also, I'm real glad that Jubilana is apparently immortal and cannot take damage here. Come on. There we go. Heal up. Hello there, Jubilana. You got yourself in trouble. Well, if it isn't my very own shadow, the clever little red cloak, you still follow me around trying to pinch away some of the goodies I sniff out. You mistake my intent, ma'am, somewhat ungenerously. The pilgrims of the settlement below were worried by your long absence. It was on their behalf that I tracked you again. Is that so? What a worrying bunch of busybodies they are. I'm still able to fend for myself. Oof, and yet perhaps 'tis a warm thing that I remain in their thoughts so. I hadn't expected that, and I can't deny that you two have done me a good turn once more. That awful flock almost had me, truth be told, and I still have to wonder at your intentions, dear one, but bless you all the same. The Lost Merchant, wish granted. There we go. Now why don't you hurry back to the shrine and let them all know what a good job you've done. There might be a few more goodies to gather up on my way back, and I don't need you lingering around in the meantime. Blessings and farewell. Okay, I'm gonna assume he's just saying to go back there. Cool. What do you say when we sing together? Gather what you can, sweet gifts, long and lonely halls, darker now than ever before. Long and lonely halls, hide away holy sights. Gather what you can, sweet gifts, darker now than ever before. Those songs never actually make any sense. They're just words. Okay, so we know where there's... there's one of those there. Hold on. There's obviously something to do here. Not an easy jump. Breakable wall here. And it leads over to what? Oh, this is another new area. Do we get, like, a title blurb to say what this area is, maybe? The putrefied ducks. Okay, so we're up here. This is going to attach to the top of bile water, isn't it? Bile water and putrefied ducks, those two sound like they should go together, so I'm going to assume it connects up there. So, for now, I'm going to head back and actually finish exploring the Memorium. Ow. I forgot about that. That's what I wanted to do. Anyways, we know we can make it back up here easy enough. Just do that. And we're back here. We can actually make it back up, right? Yes, cool. Barely, but yes. You're definitely not supposed to be coming here without double jump. Although, I think you technically could do it out of logic by jumping on one of the Grand Reit's head after dragging it close enough, far enough to the left. Anyways. Oh, hello there. I have no tools for fighting that thing, so I don't feel confident doing so. Hold on. Is it actually going to be a time where we get to make use of the Architect tool's special ability? I just need to gather a little bit of silk first. Just a couple more hits on a couple more enemies, and we should be able to do it. Let's see. This room is just this. I'm not going to try doing this against anything in... Wait, no, the Rhino Grunt is probably still dead, so... I can just go in here and do... Come on! There we go, cool. And for once, regenerate tools. That doesn't happen very often. Interesting, those things regenerate, though. Yeah, simple enough. Thank you for the shards back. You don't drop anything special, do you? I don't think so. This continues over here. And I found... No idea what that was. That feels like it might be important for later, though. Oh, it's a mossberry. That's very important. We're gonna need to bring that over to the, to our friend for some rosaries and... There's not gonna be another moss mother or something in here, is there? That was not what I meant to do. That was more like what I meant to do, but still not accurate. Aha, bench, finally. Apparently I should have just come in here and gone right immediately, because that's where the bench was just immediately right there, and that would have been way nicer to know. So let's just continue. Let's just explore the rest of the Memorium while we're here. I can just sort of ignore these enemies a bit. The big one. Does that one respawn too? Yes, it does. Ow. Not exactly the most fair of locations to fight that thing in. And just leave. Okay, so we're fine enough. So go up here. Thankfully, that thing has a minimum firing angle, so it can't actually reach us. Ow, really? There we go, that's what I wanted to do. We're now up here. It continues upwards and to the left. Ow. I think this area just exists to have those flowers try to kill us here. I don't see any other reason for it. Okay. There's that. Heal up. Okay, there's that. There's you. Yeah, I think this area literally exists so that you come up here thinking there's parkour and then immediately get some damage in, or take some damage. Wow, that failed miserably. Anyways, we're into the Shellwood right now. Or not the Shellwood. Yes, Shellwoods. It's cool. So we went through Bone Bottom, we went through Moss Home, the Marrow. We're going through Shellwood now. I guess the flower enemies are also from Farwoods or Shellwood, so that would make sense too. Anything up there? It looks like maybe, but not actually. Okay, I can only fight that thing, like, over here. I can't go any further than this and still get damage in without dying to those spikes. Come on. I need this thing to come at us. I also need to be able to attack in the right direction. So, here we are in this room. It continues off left. Ah, we got one of those things. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tool kill these things a bit. Ow, can't really do that. Ow, can't really do that either. Go like so, get a kill in. Ow. Yeah, this is a tough this is a surprisingly difficult little parkour. Really? Where was my double jump? Why did my double jump just not work there? What is actually up there? Okay, this is going to break into the Sands of Karak then. That area is actually going to be a bit rougher, I'm assuming. I like this place. Oh, I'm dead here. Yeah, if you wanted an enemy to guarantee the kill, there was the enemy to guarantee the kill. This thing right there. Come on. Yeah, I do not have a worse enemy type than the conch flies. Like, those things right there. If you want something to try and kill me in this game, that's what you call in. Really? Okay, that seems to work. And I can charge that up. Ow. I only got in like 2 of the hits there. Really? That little parkour section is way more difficult than it looks like it should be. Plus, why do they respawn? Why do all the enemies in this area respawn for no apparent reason? Why? This should not be the difficult part. Hey, look, I got the extra bit of those. Yeah, let's just try and make our way back to the bench. I don't imagine it's about to go very well, though. I didn't pause there. The Rhino Grund does not respawn. That is good to know. Yeah, that's a rare enough enemy. That's an important enough enemy. It makes sense. I think I've already been up there. Oh, what? I was trying to fall down there. I halfway across the jump, I was like pulling back and holding down, saying, no, don't hold on and grab up there. And then Hornet still grabbed on and climbed up there for some reason. I don't know, like weird button inputs just aren't going through for some reason sometimes. Ah, well, at least it's relatively easy to get back there. I can ignore most of the enemies and just go like so. That does mean I have to go backwards through this room a little bit more than I would like, though. And then I made it halfway and died. That's more annoying than not making it very far at all. There's that. And I can just ignore you. Cool. Now, back up to that flower parkour room. I am holding up. Please attack upwards. It looks like there's actually might be a hidden door there. Really? I don't know. It looks like that could have been a hidden door, but as far as I can tell, there's no way to access it. Just ignore these things if I can. Easy enough just to do that. I don't think they can really follow. Now, what is over here? Ah, that was a bad... Oh, 2 very bad boomerangs. That one worked, though. Okay, 2 boomerangs seems to do it. There's that. Cool. Really? That counts. Really? That... Okay, then. Really, a much harder parkour than it feels like it has any right to be, or any need to be, but okay. And it's for a memory locket. Okay, that at least makes it worth it. Question, can I make it back out? Yes. Somehow damageless. Don't feel like that should have been damageless. I probably should have taken a spike hit there, but oh well. Not gonna complain. Anyways, from here, this room... Right... Really? You hit things and got a little bit closer to them on every hit, so that caused me to just inch closer. Goes over there. This is just for some shells, which I guess I'll grab. Conch flies continue to be my worst enemy. Really? Oh, what's that thing? Let me drop, please. Sometimes stick to wall is actually a problem. Like, usually it's just a handy little parkour tool, but sometimes you just get stuck and can't really do anything about it. Seriously, what is this thing? Okay, that works out. A crust crag, coral hulk with a dense shell, bred to immense size by the Citadel's Memorium. Okay, so it's like many of the other conch enemies, but it's been captured and experimented on to make super big and strong, I'm assuming. Yeah, that seems like something the Citadel would do here. They don't exactly seem like very good people. Yeah, I should not have gone over here. Oh, that seems to work fairly well, though. Okay, there's that one gone. Break those so we don't take any more unnecessary hits. And here's that little lore bit we saw through the floor but couldn't get. Containment fails, memory lost. Excise outer, maintain inner. Shellwood stasis sustained, remember. Marrowlands stasis critical, remember. Verdanian environment exceeded, destined to forget. Okay. Shellwood stasis sustained, Marrowland stasis critical. Verdanian. Verdania we haven't heard of before yet, so that must be a new area that we haven't seen then. Cool. I like the little lore bits, even if I don't fully understand most of them yet. Nothing up here. Might as well break the spikes so I don't accidentally take damage to them. Oh, that was accidental, but worked out cool. Got that thing. Yeah, I am going to be... Yeah, if I see an enemy I just don't like, it gets a spike strip to the face or something. Here's like a new area in here. Okay. Like all the bugs that would be kept in containment in the other areas are dead in this one. I'm gonna assume that this area was... This is supposed to be some sort of zoo or something. A lot of the animals have, like, broken containment. This one was based on an area named Verdania that we haven't seen yet, and it seemed like... Yeah, it seemed like it just sort of failed in this part of the zoo. Yeah, not going in that. That's just a bunch of spikes. Ow. And then I immediately fall into a bunch of spikes like that. Ow. Can we stop with hidden spike floors, please? That would be nice. Can we... Okay, we made it safe that time. And... Okay, we go here. Cool. Grab this wall. That's a rough little piece of parkour. But it was worth it, because it's for a thread spool. We're getting close to being able to do two full heals off of what's there, without the extra spool tool. Okay, where are we? Also, what is this thing? This is a new one as well. It's some sort of moss creature like the Moss Mother. Massive moss grub. A naturally overgrown moss grub bred within the Citadel's Memorium. Yeah. They created Jurassic Park. That's what happened here. Got it. Cool. They flew too close to the sun and created monsters they couldn't control. That's what happened here. I already read that one. Let's bench and reset the map for all the new info. And I think I passed by at least one. Okay, yeah, there's still 2 more doors up at the top of there. Can we actually go up there fast travel like now, or... Wait, hold on. No, I was in that room and didn't break the point for fast travel, so I have to go the long way again. Dang it, I'll see you up there. Okay, here we are, we're back up here. Highest priority, breaking this. Cool. Now we can actually make it down to the bench, and it's a good thing, because I keep taking a beating every time I go through this area. I really enjoy this. It doesn't feel like... Well, I mean, there's a thread spool, and there's a memory locket, and an entrance into the putrefied ducts. So that's a bunch of important stuff. That's obviously. But it doesn't feel like this is like... This feels like a lore bit more than it feels like actual story progression. Like, this feels like world building. Like, the Citadel created this unnatural museum-esque zoo where they could show off their monsters. That's cool. That's a no-go area for right now. Oh, okay, we do have a thing. I don't remember what these are called. A vacuum tube thing. So we have a fast travel out of here, and an even faster fast travel directly in and out of this area. It continues onward, upwards, and sideways. What is... Ow, the floors, the ceilings and the floors are all electrified too. Wow! Ow! 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 Made it. Ow! And they've taxidermied a bunch of bugs. Here's the lab. Oh. 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 Memorium. Tubes and receptacles built for the storing, recording, and research of various materials. The Memorium can be assembled in a home. Okay, that's important. That's a breakable wall up there. This... Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna close. And that's a fight chamber. How are we gonna make it in here with full masks? Yeah. Finding this area just reinforced what I already knew about the area. About this place. But oh my goodness, does it still invoke some feelings? Oh, and it gets worse. It's getting so much worse the further we go. So this is this. We're right above there. Okay, here's this. That's what that door was. Cool. So I think there's one enemy to avoid. I can't really touch anything too scary along the way down, but I should be able to relatively safely make it back to the bench. And since we unlocked what looks like some sort of fast travel, or some shortcut rather, we can make it back into that room. But we have definitely found the worst, not the worst part of the area. Like, that's not how I want to word it, but the most foreboding? What's the word I want? I don't know what the word I want exists. Like, it feels like I want to mix, like, 4 words together to get the right feeling, and I don't know. You know what? Do that. There we go. We just juked some bugs. But, yeah. Yeah, this is the section of the area that makes me realize, yeah, this is as dark and twisted as I think it is. That's what I'm trying to get across. So, this up here, that's just a bunch of dead things in cages, and there's something dead or dying rattling around in there. Cool. This over here is a fight chamber, and... Oh, wait, no, this is for some silk. Okay, cool. That's there because it knows you're gonna want it during whatever the fights are in this area. We did all of this to find our merchant friend who had gone off on an adventure. But now we're going through some pretty dark stuff. Let's just try it. Oh. Oh. That was it? Okay then. Simple enough. Volt vessels. I was worried for nothing. It's a red tool. Convertible orbs containing electricity. The vessels can be thrown as a bola for an explosive discharge, or staked as a spear to release a column of energy. Cool. We'll have to give those a test next time we make it to a bench. But, I was expecting that little fight chamber to go to be a little bit longer than just like a single pair of enemies that we could just one-shot with a bomb. So we're gonna go up here and promptly... What? That's a flea. What have you done to our flea friends? What? I'm gonna cry. Please calm down. Please calm down and become friendly. Please go and see our friends over at the flea caravan. Huge flea. Oversized bug, briefly consumed by anger after its long time caged. I would not have guessed so large and marvelous a flea existed. I am pleased it saw sense before I had to strike a killing blow. Yay! We need to go see the flea caravan now. Yay! I'm actually about to cry. I would have broken down if I had to kill that thing. Wait. Oh. Let's. I'm actually crying. Let's head to First Shrine. Go check on Jubilana, see what new stuff she has, and then we're going to head over to the entrance of the entrance where the flea caravan is now set up. So we need to see our new friend. I need to see our new friend to make sure our new friend is actually okay. It was a good deed you did up above, dear one, saving me from them screeching flocks. Not seen the like of it in a long, long time. I've returned with all sorts of new goodies, too. Let's see if anything I've scavenged will fit your fancy. Spider's strings. Hold this while making music and you'll soon hear its amplification. Amplifies song it does, sends it out full and bright. Ideal if you're ever planning on performing for a crowd. So apparently the needle end does something to enemies, but I haven't actually gotten to see it work. Coral Commandant, that will get to read and then sell for more rosaries. I think that it's worth for buying. Either that or it's very close to actually breaking even. Craft metal, we're gonna use that to go get the scuttle claw thing. Spool fragments a given. Buy the Coral Commandant. I don't think we can read that until we turn it in, though. How many of these do I need to use right now? That's 520. 500 for that. I just need another 320. That's gonna be 3 more. 1, 2, 3. A relic of Farlam's past, interesting to collectors. Cool. We bought that thing for 180. So, I am curious. It's cool. Our friend here is safe. That's all of our quest for now, unless we get new wishes in previous areas. But let's... Before you forget that this thing costs 180, we're going to head back to Velhart and give it up, read it, and see how many rosaries we get. And then from there, we're going to end off with the flea caravan again, just like we started last time, or this time. So, Velhart, simple enough to get to. It is going to take me an extra moment, though, for, to make it to the fleas. So, up here... Oh. Our little friends are moving about. Oh. It's... I'm still headcanoning that's Bilby just because I don't like the alternative. It is this first one with like this bottle on it. I smell something on you. Heavy with the past you are. You have a relic for me, don't you? Give the relic. Cool. Yes, this fits my collection well. Look at what I have. Oh, literally breaking even on it. Cool. Last edict of the conductors. And lo, as eternity sustained by architect's claw, we welcome that final form of dial and rotor, and soul gladly given. The perfect, unfaltering voice. There's a fly buzzing around my head. Okay, so the architect built something for them. Cool. Why then, we do also have that, like, thing where we're gonna need a gramophone for. What's the thing we can build in our home? Assemble Materium. And inside was... Oh, Materium. Silk, fine thread spun from the soul of its creator, highly coveted for its remarkable strength and... Okay, is this just like a glossary of like what each thing is and how it works? And cool. Crust nut, steel and taste, but... So this is basically like an item glossary then. Cool. Sure. It's... If we want to read it all, that stuff, we can. I'm not that... No, I'm not that pressed to get to go read every single entry on every single item and every single enemy. I'll read some of the special, like, extra dialogue bits and some things about super important items, but I'm not that bothered about most things. Anyways, we need to go to Blasted Steps, and it's probably only going to take me like 30 seconds to make this run, but we've seen this run a million times, so... Oh, it's happy now! Oh, it whoops! It whoops! Oh, Miss Hornet, wonder at how large our caravan has grown. So bold and boisterous, this gilded chamber can barely contain us all. The mini fleas are itching to journey once more, to find a space to stretch their wings. But from here as their leader, I am hesitant to order us so swiftly away. These heights hold too many danger to set forth without a safe goal held clear in mind. What have you, Miss Hornet? Your tasks carry you throughout this kingdom. Have you ever encountered a place appropriate? Unfortunately not, Flea Master. I have visited many of this kingdom's caves, and none would offer the safety and space you require. If ever I come upon such a place, I will let you know. Okay, so from here, we do have enough of fleas for them to move, but they won't move until I can actually find them somewhere safe to go. So I guess that's good to know. So I was literally crying with the idea that I might have to kill this flea. And no. No. Anyways, next time... Do we continue putting off bile ducts? Bile water, putrefied ducts, and then it's the other two entrances on the other side. It's probably bile water. I've been putting it off for a while, but these two are starting to call to me. I'm not entirely sure why. Like, I've been putting off these things up here for, like, side stuff that we've seen but couldn't do, but now we can. But now those ones are calling to me. I don't know. I'll have to decide. It's the mist, it's bile water, it's putrefied ducts, it's those two areas, and it's actual progression. So... we have a long list of things to do, and most of them are just long areas that we have to fully explore, so it's like 5 full episodes for all 5 of those things, probably. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members. Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Star-Filled Void, and the Phantom Knight. Thank you three so much for the extra support. So for real now, take care, everybody.